Let's get to the October Legends Kareem Abdul-Jabbar collection featuring 146 lots of your memorabilia that is going to be available right now. Golden Auctions, Goldin auctions.com, now through October 27th. I have a couple of items right here.
A few trinkets.
This is, I'm holding in my hand a game used from the 86-87 season, and you autographed the Lakers home jersey with shorts.
Yes.
Right here.
They have a number of those. A couple of those.
All right. Now here's another one I'm holding up right here. A game used Lakers jersey from 1986. So you would say you saved these, and these have just been sitting around in your garage in your house?
They've been sitting around,
like
and my mom had a lot of stuff because, my mom lived in Queens, right?
Sure.
And when I'd win things from the NBA, they'd send it to my mom's house in Queens. I told them to do that. Mm-hmm. So my mom had a whole treasure trove in the basement there of rings and uniforms and various trophies.
So when
and stuff.
when you set a record or you had something, they said just send it to your mom's place in Queens?
Right. So and then my mom moved out to Los Angeles in '85. She and my dad, and I inherited all the stuff, and it was a lot of stuff.
And so now you want to.
I want to use it in the right way. A significant proportion of the proceeds will go for my camp, where I send kids from the LA Unified School District so that they can learn about STEM subjects. Mm-hmm. It's been a really good program. We have like a 4 or 5 year waiting list, and we need money for buses and to pay the teachers and all the people that help us do this.
I mean, this is amazing. Brockman, you have no idea. I'll send it over to you in a second. Just seeing it up in person.
Looks incredible.
Yeah. And these are these championship rings that I'm holding?
Those are championship rings. My UCLA ring is about 3 NCAA championships. And then that other one you have there, I think that's 1982.
Why do you want to sell these? They don't have any sentimental value for you to just look at?
Well, they have lots of sentimental value.
Okay.
But I don't have 12 fingers, and
that is a great answer. I don't have 12 fingers. You have one a lot, sir.
Yes, I
have. That is great. Okay. Yeah, if they had 12 fingers, you'd be able to wear them all. This is amazing. So again, goldenauctions.com for that. And man,
for all the people, they want to have a piece of my history, they can come and bid. The auction stops October 27th.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. And then Mycroft and Sherlock is your latest tome.
Yes, it's. I've written about the backstory of Mycroft Holmes. He's Sherlock's older and smarter brother, and I tried to talk about his backstory. In Arthur Conan Doyle's canon of work, he's only mentioned a couple of times, about 5 or 6 times, and have no idea of who he is or why he is who he is. Mm-hmm. So I decided to backtrack a couple of years and talk about Mycroft, and it's done very well.
When did you first get into Sherlock Holmes and Mycroft Holmes? Were you a kid? Or?
When I was a kid, I used to watch the series from England with Basil Rathbone.
Sure.
They used to show it on Saturdays, Sherlock Holmes Theater.
With the hat?
Yeah, with
sure.
the hat.
Right.
And then more recently, what happened was that my second year in high school, we read Arthur Conan Doyle, and that's the first time I realized that that Sherlock Holmes was not actually a real person. Up to that point, I thought he actually was a real person. A lot of people do. Mm-hmm. In fact, even today, Sherlock Holmes still gets mail from around the world sent to his address in London.
At Baker Street?
221 Baker Street. They have a museum there.
Sure. Wow. And so do you like the BBC series? The
BBC series is great because it really shows what Sherlock would be like in the 21st century. Mm-hmm. And I think that's great. And Elementary is pretty good, too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another one. Absolutely.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.